Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Welcome to your fairy moves for your season. Y'all, first, I really want to say, like, I know it probably has been a long time coming for a lot of you Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? Life has, I would say life has humbled you up a little bit. You know? It's okay. It was a big ego check for you. But you can't lie. It was very much needed because, you know, you guys just had a sway about yourselves. And I keep saying this, but you guys had a sway about yourself that it's like you had to learn, when is it time to have this sway and when is it time for me to just be calm? Because you also are very strategic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are the temperance, so you're in with the balance. But see, I think with a lot of Sagittarius, the ego was very, it was up there. It was up there. And the universe humbled you in whatever way that they had to humble you. But, you know, Sagittarius, with you guys being very independent, it put a strain on you, baby. It put a strain on you, baby. I'm trying to go to... So, just like Scorpio season, we had a lot of like events that were like Scorpio energies, because by the time we got to y'all energy, it needed to be more of a fresh start, a more balanced start, a more activated start, a more fun, exploring, expansive. Because, you know, I think Sagittarius, I think Jupiter, y'all rule Jupiter. Or Jupiter is your planet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. Jupiter is planet. I think it is Sagittarius. I think it is Sagittarius, but whatever. And you know, Jupiter is like based off expansion. You get what I'm trying to say? So with all that stuff that was happening and y'all actually coming out of retrograde, like, you know, all that stuff happening, and then it's like hopes and dreams and wishes and freedom and exploring and being open, it makes sense in Sagittarius season. So y'all have really been taken up through there. But I just want y'all to say, like, I just want y'all to understand, like, everything you went through. And I know people always say this, and y'all probably don't want to hear this, but it happened for a reason. Fight me later. It happened for a reason. It had to happen with y'all because you are so egotistic. And if you weren't egotistic, it's like you weren't embracing the energy. You weren't embracing the other energy at all. And it was so bruised and it was so damaged and it was so this that the universe had to go, you know, crack some things in you. You know, you just weren't getting things in the right direction. You just weren't getting things in the right direction. So if you were too masculine, they cracked your feminine energy to be more embracive, strength, the skeleton. And then if you were too feminine, they made you embrace your masculine. And this is men or women. Energies don't have anything to do with sex. Happiness is our home, as our hearts and our home. Yeah, you had to warm your heart. Creating through the ashes. That's why I keep telling you, it's been a long time coming. You got strength, skeleton, invisibility, authenticity, and skull of flowers. Creating through ashes. The skeleton in itself is like, it's like armor. And authenticity, that was the whole embracing the other energy that you were neglecting. So when you started embracing it, what started happening? Just think about anything that started happening. And the more you embrace it, what continues to happen. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, boom, here we go. Halloween is a scary festival. It is meant to frighten. We are meant to feel the release of being pleasantly scared. We trick or treat even though we know that someone may surprise us. We watch horror movies knowing they will scare us. We even dress as skeletons who have no flesh at all and their bones are there for all to see. In short, we show our vulnerability at Halloween and our strength and faith in our fears too. There is incredible strength in showing vulnerability. I've been saying that for fire signs frequently, okay? It can often be the bravest course of action and the most frightening. More often than not, it is a powerful catalyst for personal growth, even though we may not be able to perceive that at the time. By showing our true selves and displaying some balanced vulnerability, we can seek and receive greater understanding from others. By admitting that we are wrong or that we don't. If you didn't go check out the Daily Glitter for today, the collective, the extended one on YouTube, you need to, because this was the exact energy I was talking about. The taking accountability, responsibility, maturity, integrity, okay? By showing our true selves and displaying some balanced vulnerability, we can seek and receive greater understanding from others. By admitting that we are wrong or that we don't have the solution when we are expected to, we leave more room to turn things around faster by asking for help and support rather than acting and feeling resentful resentful shows strength and wisdom, not weakness. You can't make this shit up. Should the skeleton card bring itself to your attention, dare to show your strength and vulnerability if that is what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, and embarrassment are hefty burdens that need to not be carried through the darkest of nights. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop playing with me. All right, here we go. You know that feeling you sometimes have that someone is watching you and you cannot see them, yet you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. All the hairs are up on the back of your neck. You think you see something in the corner of your eye, and when you turn, there is nothing to be seen but empty air. This is a power of invisibility, the indirect fear and the covert threat of having to fight something that we cannot see. Humans have a strong visual sense, so it is no wonder that we are uneasy about things we cannot see. The ancients believed that all manner of creatures, mythical and physical. And what was Daily Glitter about the other day on Instagram? I'm telling y'all, the things that I channel within a 3-minute increment is fucking, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, I have to really thank God. Like, you chose me, because that means you know how much information I pick up and I'm able to disperse in 3 minutes, 60 seconds. Like, that takes full vulnerability. And I used to not trust that shit. Dead serious. Like, I used to be like, oh my God, like, no, I need to be explaining it. And it's like, no, be blunt, be open, your words are valuable, so use them valuably. You see what I'm saying? Learning to say a message and whoever it actually resonates with, that's who's going to catch it. You see what I'm saying? It's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me realizing like I don't have to overextend myself and over articulate myself when it is what it is. You get what I'm trying to say? Keep it cute, keep it funky. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, keep it upfront and blunt. Like, so then when I do longer videos, I be like, damn, I can't explain this shit in a 3-minute video. Like, but I don't mind explaining because, I can give people more in depth and stuff like that. But it's just crazy how you sleep on your gifts and your ability and you psych yourself out from doing things. I never felt like I could be on TikTok doing 3-minute videos and actually people actually hearing messages. Like, I'm doing it. You're already doing it. You're on the path as long as you're following with your soul. All I know is my soul just kept saying, bitch, keep talking. Keep talking. They gonna hear, whoever don't hear you now, they're gonna hear you later. Just keep talking. Embrace yourself. Come on now. This is that authenticity. Come on now. All right. And of course, my bad. Could make themselves invisible as well. When we consider that some animals are camouflaged so well that their coats or behavior sometimes even if we are looking straight at them, they are hard to see within their environment. That invisibility isn't such a far-fetched concept. also realizing the people that aren't their true authentic self, and having that not tunnel vision, but not having the rose-colored glasses on. You see what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. In many cultures, the idea of beings who could watch us undetected were and still are common. Angels, nature spirits, the fae, and even practitioners of magic, such as witches, are said to have the power to appear and disappear at will. Later, then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes that are invisible and even cloaks of invisibility. The concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. Willis, it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist Willis no one sees. This is that trusting in what you can't see, hearing what your intuition is not a real person. Your soul is not a real person. Your soul is it's the spirit, like it's within you. God, whoever you believe in, is a higher power. So you can't see it, but you seem to be believing it and trusting in it, right? Individuals using it as privy to information that they may not be meant for them, or it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine under our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents and not expressing our true self, stealing others' ideas, or work on being someone else rather than your true authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. Sagittarius, I told you, you weren't being authentic, you weren't being true to yourself. So now what has happened? You have rose from the ashes. You know what I see? It's the card in my Guardian Angels deck, and it's the 13, and it's the transformation, but he's holding a phoenix, and it's Jesus, I think. I want to say that's their interpretation of Jesus. All right, hold on. Before flowers are born, their seed buds on a plant that came from a smaller form like a seed or a bulb. The seed needs prepared, nourishing soil to grow its potential. Some plants and trees only seed after fire or a period of extreme adversity like drought or flood. Sometimes we wish for a life different from the one we have, and that we can mean radical change. Sometimes to have that new life, everything falls apart to make it so. And that can be uncomfortable. We may lose our relationships, or they may change. We might lose a job, or have to move house, or even become ill. All big events lead to a reassessment of the how of our lives. The Skull of Flowers illustrates that there is a sureness and a yet rawness to creating again, to start afresh. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank slate to work from, so we can build what we really want, rather than just settling for less. The Skull of Flowers celebrates just a kind of phoenix energy, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. That is fucking crazy, Sagittarius. I told you. I keep telling vampires it's strength and vulnerability, baby. It's strength and vulnerability, baby. It's okay. It's strengthening, I promise. Oh, shit. We're not going to take all that. We got the Ace of Fire. Opportunity, creative, and action. Once again, that damn angel. That's crazy. Anything else? They're like, nope, it was just the Ace of Wands. Okay, it was just the Ace of Wands. Now you have the opportunity. Your true authentic self allowed you to show your creativity, and now you can take action. They wanted you to, it's like they wanted you to move forward, but it's like you had to move in a more aligned way with your true authentic self. And you just weren't moving in that way. So, you know, the universe, you have to, that's why I said at the beginning, it's like you had to go through what you had to go through to get what you had to get through. So it's like, at a point, you honestly can just really just say thank you. Like, you honestly and truthfully can tell the universe, like, thank you. Because, you know, it wasn't that I was wrong on what I wanted, but it's just I was going about it in the wrong way. So, you know, it had to crank my, you know what I'm saying? I had to get my neck smacked a couple times. But at the end of the day, it's like, you get what you know what I'm saying? You get what you put out. You know what I'm saying? You keep putting out shit, you're going to get shit back. And you always got free will. That's why they also try to explain it to you. Like, you got free will, do you, boo-boo. But the consequences behind it's going to be like, it's going to be unnecessary. It's necessary, but it's kind of unnecessary because it's just like you would just you weren't being your true authentic self anyway. So therefore, that's why I say it wasn't necessary. So, all right, that was it for fairy news. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Don't forget to book a reading if you need it. All the little descriptions of being here, whatever. I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I'm gonna put it on Patreon. We're gonna see. I don't know. All right, bye.